And hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore, and I really had to resist making the Ric Flair.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why did you resist that, dude?
know.
You should have done it.
I should have.
Let's start it again. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge, and this is... Woo! I was going to say it, too, like this is Ryan Seymore. Ryan, how you feeling today? Woo! Yeah! Yes! Dude, that was awesome. That was a good Ric Flair, dude.
Yeah.
Did you practice that?
Yeah, I do.
Nothing wrong with it.
Usually in the middle of the night.
Practice makes perfect, though. That's what it is. And speaking of perfect, dude, this week,
Top to bottom.
I mean, goodness, complete, and we did all the same, yeah?
Yeah.
For good reason. For good reason. I don't know if we got any suggestions. Did we? I missed it.
If we did, I
apologize. Yeah, because I missed it totally. If we did. Scott, sorry, Scott.
Your book was incredible, Scott.
Yes. Hopefully you said one of these because we read these, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Let's jump into it. Where do you want to start? Because we've got some stuff.
Yeah.
Like, two major events from the bicameral houses,
and a book that's way too secret of a good book.
You know what? Let's start from the bottom and work our way up.
Alrighty.
Let's do that. Mm-hmm. So, Flash.
Yes.
This is part 4 of the Button series. Mm-hmm. This is it.
Yeah.
This is like, without spoiling it, a series, like a mini series that's leading up to something.
Yeah.
But
and it is.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Oh God, is it? And this is the end of it. Like this is the end of it. But this was like a very refreshing little mini event.
Yeah.
And I don't know any other way to call it. Is a great mini event.
A couple of things come out. Like they actually, there's the sequence at almost the end of this one.
Yes.
That is set up by something that was earlier. Very touching.
If you guys have been looking at things on the interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Oh wait, no. You're talking about the other thing.
Yeah,
the thing before that.
There's so many.
There are so many things. Wait, I'm sorry. You were talking about the thing before that. No, you were absolutely right.
I was like, dang.
Right?
I swore. Yeah.
Like, God, I can't even. Like, if he listens to that advice,
game changing. A game changer.
Huge.
And the thing that you were referencing.
Yes, the thing I was talking about.
There was a comment that someone made on one of our YouTube pages. Ed, yes, you're absolutely right.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Go to our YouTube and find out what we're talking about. You should be a subscriber anyway, so you should be checking these things out regularly. And engage with us, because we will talk back to you guys. Like, definitely, don't just subscribe, don't just follow, but talk to us, because we like that. Yeah. We're geeks.
Fans of comics also, just like you.
Just kind of how it comes out. Howard Porter is the artist for this one, Joshua Williamson.
Yeah.
They have done a great job of balancing this story with Tom King and Jason for telling this art. Like, I am shocked that they were able to pull this off and it not be considered an event.
Yeah.
Like, it's so perfect.
It's the quietest event
that
I've seen in a while.
It's the loudest, most quiet event. Because, I mean, it's huge. Yeah. I mean, to sit around the Watchmen button, and this has an effect, people.
Yeah.
Like, this is... I know people were really on the shelf about Rebirth. They are doing some phenomenal things right now. This is classic, I like comics.
Yeah. This is big time stuff, and they're handling it not in a ham-fisted sort of way, like we're gonna stick the comedian in, and Rorschach's gonna jump out of a closet or something. Like, no, this is actual.
This is DC, just doing good stuff right now.
Good job, DC.
Yes, pats on the back. Now, the House of Ideas is not doing too shabby. Secret Empire, this is issue 2.
Yep.
Nick Spencer is at the helm here.
I think Sorrentino's doing the art this time.
Yes.
Marvel asked people to just trust them to tell the story.
They did.
And that's like a big request, especially
right now. It's a big one for Marvel.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of things are not going right for them, and decisions they're making.
I can't say that this is one of those bad things, though.
It's not. Like, I understand the people's apprehension or revulsion to the topic of the story. Of course. But that splash page, you could tell, because it was like the staples. Was that moment where I'm like, oh, this is a thing. This is a thing. Yeah.
Obviously, this is a classic Marvel story.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always what it seems. There's going to be some emotional ties here that are going to get pulled on. You know, some things might unravel. But this is an honest, you know, where's the good guy, bad guy line drawn?
Yeah.
For Marvel, like that's what they're great at. They're really good at those stories where you actually have to sit back and go, that guy has a point.
Yeah.
The good guy kind of messed up.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. This one, they're I don't know. It's weird because they're like playing with something, and I'm wondering if it is something that is immutable. Like if that makes sense without spoiling.
That is a good question. I do think that this particular issue does. We were talking about a potential outcome thing, and this issue does reference directly that thing. So we're on the nose. Yeah. We're sleuthing it. Yeah. Better than Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo over here. I don't know which one.
Scrappy.
You want to be Scrappy?
Yeah.
You're taller than me though.
Yeah.
All right, fine. That's cool. It's whatever. You don't have to say it like that. Tone of voice. Yeah. Jeez, you are Scrappy. Yeah. Never mind. I quit. I'll just get a Scooby snack and go sit down and chill. That was serious. But I do think that this one in particular is going to be a talking point for many, many years to come. Yeah. Like, Secret Empire is not going to go real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna be on one side or the other. Yeah, and it'll be very interesting and fun arguments, especially if mechanically this story is done well.
Yes, I do. Like speaking of the mechanics, the one concern that I have is that I'm still not sure where in the timeline of all of these events are we at. Like, is this 1 day later, 1 week later, 1 year later? I'm not sure where we are. Yeah. And that's like in the back of my mind. It's not killing the story, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, where are we? I don't know. You know,
it's a weird story in that it's not the takeover as the big event.
Right.
It's the characters afterwards.
Yeah. Yes. Because that's one of the things I think we were kind of trying to not say, but say about the Zero book is that that's an event, and they did it in one issue. Yeah. Like, wow. Yeah. So what is Secret Empire? Like, that's a lot to deal with. You know, even like, I don't know, if you compare it to like House of M. House of M was the aftermath.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So, we will see. We will see. Last but certainly not least, from AfterShock, I'm new to this train, man.
It's been a solid read for a while.
Oh my God, I didn't know. I did not know.
I have to take a drink to clear my throat because this is amazing.
Animosity. This is number 7. Yeah. So we got Marguerite Bennett. Yeah.
Delatour. Yeah. On the pens.
If you are a fan of, like, we'll start with that. Yeah. Walking Dead is a great comparison. Yeah. I mean, we're not talking zombies. Yeah. We're not talking about that at all. Yeah. We're not talking about, black and white, comic books. Yeah. We're talking about there's the major event.
Yeah. Social constraints.
Yes.
Gone.
Completely rewritten. Like, not even, the rules are not the rules. Yeah. Don't even look for them. And literally, like, I'm coming in at number 7. I have no idea who these characters are. Yeah. I am absolutely fascinated and totally in love with this concept. Yeah. Help me out with this. Okay. This is story time. Yeah. I got into this because I bought copies of Captain Kidd when I was at C2E2. Yeah. And I read a little blurb about this and I was like, wait, what? Animals start talking? Yeah. What? And then I saw a preview in one of the back issues and I was like, oh my God, I'm reading this. Yeah. So,
super brutal. At some point, something happens, and all the animals in the world gain sentience, the ability to communicate with people verbally. Right. And they're like, you guys have treated us like dookie since like you've been around. Oh my God. So they stage a takeover.
Oh my God.
There are some humans that are still left. There's some humans in hiding. There's a risk resistance. Right. There are some that have been taken in kind of like as pets. Different humans have. Animals have noticed how nice they were to them, and they're taking care of them. And in this story, there's this little girl, and she just wants to still be alive, and she's rolling around with the dog that is protecting her.
Oh, I love the dog is my favorite.
Yeah, and
the dog is my favorite.
Yeah, but all the animals aren't bad. They're all not good. I mean, there's like the mix.
There's a mix. They're literally it's people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It got me with the phrase animilitary. Yeah. That phrase, I was like, I am sold. Like, that is genius.
Yeah. And in this issue, oh my gosh, it is so dark. The background of the building that they're in, if you take a look, you can see all the stuff that's hanging up there.
Yes.
And
it looks like a slaughterhouse. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How many trades are out for this? Just one?
Just one, I believe.
I need it. I need it. Like yesterday.
Yeah. It's not like I was saying. If your fans walking, because I agree.
Right.
But it almost is like it creates this, makes this a derivative where this is its own voice, possibly darker.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. It's just the only thing that I can possibly compare to on a feeling basis. You know what I mean? Like it has the feel of this. I don't know, world-changing, pseudo-apocalyptic event. Yeah. And then people trying to figure out how to get through it, but it's not just people. Yeah. So
it punches you in the dark because there's the scene where the one dude is thinking back and proving to the other person that what they're saying is the truth.
Yes. That was messed up. That was messed up. That was messed up. Yeah. Like I said, the preview piece that I saw. What got me was there was a cat that jumped on its owner and was like, "If you ever put your hands on her again, I'm gonna claw your eyes out." And I'm like, "Oh, this is real! Like I need to read this book. Like whatever." Yeah. I don't even know what issue that is, but I gotta read it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. So shout out. Honestly, that one is my choice for book of the week. As one that I've not read at all and been totally enthralled into it. Good job.
Yeah, definitely.
Good job.
It's probably my pick also. It's incredible. Just.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the darkness.
You love the darkness.
I do.
Shout out to AfterShock because they're doing some great things. Yeah. You know what though? It's time for some honorable mentions. So honorable mention wise, I went Marvel heavy. Like, I kind of went Marvel heavy this entire week. I don't know what it is. It was just something in me. But I've got 2 Marvel books. What do you got working?
I have both a DC and an Image.
Okay. So you are the spread. You are the range.
Yes.
I went House of Ideas. May I wax just a wee? All right, so I'm kind of torn on which one to talk about first. I'm going to go for Luke Cage. Okay. Obviously, if anyone knows me as a creator, you know that I have a huge like connection currently to the success of Luke Cage. My series, The Samaritan, has a lot of correlations to it, we'll say, to the Marvel Netflix series. And in this series, they are kind of taking a beat from the Marvel Netflix version. He's rocking the hoodie. That's going to go out throughout all of Marvel. So I've got eyes on this big time. In fact, I'm even putting up this idea flat out. I want to move a percentage of the same numbers that this book does. So I'm going to be keeping like huge eyes on this, and I'm going to be looking at you guys, the potential fans out there, to support the Samaritan to just 10%. 10%. If this moves 80,000 units, I just want to move 8,000 units. I'm a simple guy, small level. But I wanted to check this out to see where it fit. You can definitely see the references to the Marvel Netflix series. It's very written. It's written to be like a beginner course for anyone that's not familiar with Luke Cage or his history. Okay. It's interesting though to have a property that is as popular as that, and that's the angle that it's written as. Yeah. Like I think it's almost a misstep because right now Luke Cage is such a huge property. You shouldn't have to write it in a way that's very introductory.
Yeah.
So that kind of lost me a little bit, but I get it. Like, you want to make sure that this is something that if this is somebody's first time, they are in there, they know what's going on, and they're happy, they're knowledgeable. Maybe they heard about the Netflix stuff and they didn't watch it. So I dig that. I dig that, I dig the understanding of it. It's not where I would have wanted to go as a reader, but I totally get it. Love this cover though. Like, I've loved this cover since I saw it.
Should be poster.
Yes. Like, if this not a poster, give to us soon. Pretty please. Yes. What do you got?
Shake weight. I'm going to start with Image's Royal City. It's written and drawn by the creative team of Jeff Lemire and Jeff Lemire.
That's a good firm.
It's pretty good firm.
Solid. Yeah.
If you haven't read any of the issues yet, or you're not familiar with it, it takes a very interesting concept where one of the characters in it. It's issue 3, so at this point, if you don't know, I can't help you. But one of the characters in it is everything is taking place in this one place in time with this family. This character is in it in multiple places in multiple age ranges. Okay. So like as a kid with that character, as a full-grown man with this character. Okay. It's real trippy, but it's just enough trippiness to make the real life story that's going on, and family that's being torn apart, business in a failing town. It's good. Like, it pulls you out from that just enough to
really appreciate what the story is. Nice, nice. Jeff is a master storyteller. So whether he's just doing writing or he's doing both, he's solid. Yeah. So that makes sense. That makes sense. But definitely one that you would recommend?
Yeah, definitely.
High levels, high levels. I took on the Mighty Thor. Now, this was a challenge. To relegate Mighty Thor to the honorable mentions stash was hella hard, like super hella hard, because I love this book. Jason Aaron, we've got Dauterman on most of the pencils. We actually had a fill-in artist. I didn't catch who was doing that. Matthew Wilson did a great job. Great job. Really enjoyed it. This one is completing the whole Shi'ar gods versus the Asgardians. Yeah. All of that. All of that. Did you catch it? Did you hear what I said? Yes. Yes. Listen, if Jason Aaron is not immortalized in the halls of Marvel, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all need to have like a life-size Thor statue, female Thor, mind you, but with his head. That needs to happen. I want one of those now. Is that weird? Is that weird?
No, maybe.
No, maybe. It's going to happen now.
Yeah, make two.
You know, come on. We'll put it in the shop. In the new shop. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Yes. Talk to me, man.
Yes.
I need it. I need to know.
All right. DC.
Yes.
Wildstorm. Warren Ellis and Davis Hunt is the creative team. It maintains that like Mission Impossible, but with like such a high-tech level vibe.
Okay.
That it's amazing. If you're not familiar with Wildstorm, Grifter and whatnot, I definitely recommend checking out Stormwatch from DC and The Authority, written by Ellis and stuff that's written by Mark Miller.
Yes. God, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really, really good. Ellis in this one is focusing more on the secret ops and like covert machinations behind the scene.
Okay.
But yeah, it's awesome. Oh, it just really is. It's really good, and it's only up to issue 4. So
come on, jump on this. Jump on this. If you're a fan of the Wildstorm stuff, you need this in your life anyway. It's like, get it. Yeah. Do it now. Yeah. And it's Ellis.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Come on. It's crazy. It's crazy. You guys got anything planned for this weekend? Anything cool?
This weekend, not really. I mean, we're just going to be selling comics. But I think you're going to be in Des Moines?
Des Moines, Iowa. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Des Moines, Iowa is pretty sweet. They've got Zombie Burger, which is a restaurant that all the food is themed off of zombie stuff. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. They're like, the food is actually named after, it's so silly, after zombie things, like the Walking Ched. It's, I'm not even joking, this is a cheeseburger where the cheese is actually fried macaroni and cheese. Like, so I'm probably gonna have a heart attack or two this weekend. But one of the things that I'm mad uber excited about is I get to moderate the meet and greet for Stan Lee. My 10-year-old self is so happy right now. It's not even funny. Yeah.
Stan Lee, the dude from Marvel. I can't even make the joke.
Yeah, you can't even do that. You can't even do that with a straight face. Good try though.
Yeah.
Good try. Yeah. The Godfather of things. Of all the things. So I'm mad excited. You know what, I do want to give a plug though, speaking of Mark's stuff, Miller World is doing an awesome competition, or I guess charity drive? Yeah. That's a good word for it. Charity drive. If you guys put in on the charity, it's going to launch in a few weeks, you could win a chance to go to the premiere of the Kingsman's Gold Circle. Like, you could be on the red carpet with Mark himself. And there's a couple of actors that you might actually like. But Mark, though, like, you get to go see the movie with him, which is going to be pretty cool. I don't know if we're eligible for that, but maybe. I mean, it's for charity. I'm charitable. You look charitable.
I want to go watch a movie.
You want to go watch a movie? We'll go watch a movie.
I got 4 kids under the age of 13. I can't watch anything.
You can watch it. We'll go to London, and we'll watch a movie. Yeah. I'll score. Make sure, though, that you are actually subscribed to our channel. And shout out to all our Patreon guys. We've got some exclusive content for them. And you could be one of them if you join.
Go to Patreon.
Yeah, it's really easy.
And like us on Facebook. And
in real life.
Yeah, and make requests like Mr. Hubbs.
Yes. Who we missed. In our hearts. But hopefully we did. We're going to go back and we're going to look.
Yeah,
and we're going to
find out.
He asked for all of this.
Yeah.
Please. Cosmic Cubit. Yes.